Hey, so in this video, I want to invite you to explore a personal practice which involves finding a particular emotion you would like to work with or something that is just inherently present for you. So this can be something that's kind of premeditated, where you're like, all right, I really know I need to tap into this emotion of anger because I have a hard time doing that, or sadness, or extreme joy, whatever it may be. Or you may wake up one day and have these emotions running through your body and realize, oh, I just need to move through this and give myself some time to process and let that energy do its thing in my body. So either way, this is a really great practice for body-mind connection, tapping into your emotions and letting it move through your body. So the premise really is whatever arises, move into it. So your dance, your movement is not going to look like mine. And that's okay. And every time you come back to this practice, it's going to feel different and look different. Every emotion has a different way of expressing itself through your body, and it will also be different depending on the time, depending on the day, and the circumstance. So for purposes of this video, I want to just give you a little taste and a little introduction. So feel free to move along with me and or just keep this in your mind for future moments. Okay, great. So let's just say that you are experiencing a certain type of emotion that you don't have to work very hard to let it arise. So I'm going to tap in and just see what's present for me right now. Hey, not that this is particularly super present, but I'm going to pretend and give you this demonstration. So I'm going to be working with the emotion of sadness, heaviness, sadness really, and I'm going to feel where that lies and is stored in my body. And I'm going to just take some time to honor it, feel it, maybe even putting my hand on the body part that it's stored. So for me, it feels right here. And to begin this practice, we do this. We just take some time to recognize what's present, to feel it, perhaps putting a hand on where that emotion lies, and just saying hello. Getting to know the quality of that emotion. And then, usually, the body will start to speak. And you're waiting for this deep inner impulse to arise of a movement, of an initiation coming from that place of emotion. So this is not a practice of thinking about what this could be, or thinking about, oh, I'm angry, so it means I'm going to be, moving really fast or energetic. No, this is about taking the time to honor where's that emotion in me, listening, and waiting for this natural impulse, natural movement impulse to arise. Now, sometimes it might be that there is no movement whatsoever, and that's okay, because you're never not moving. Even in the stillness, there are little tiny micro shifts. So if that's true for you, just stay in that experience. And perhaps by you staying in that experience, something else will start to arise. And maybe those little micro movements start to become a little bigger and start to shift. Okay, so coming back to my emotion of sadness. Just feeling into what that feels like in my body. And there might be sound that wants to come out. this is a very personal journey, a journey going inward. And more than anything, it's a process of listening and letting your body naturally respond. You're not thinking about the movement. You're not, as much as possible, judging the movement. But you're staying present with the feeling, with the emotion, and just letting it move however it wants to. And you might end up surprising yourself with what does happen. But you just keep witnessing, holding space for yourself in this process. Good. And this process can take 3 minutes. It can take 20 minutes. So some ways of going about this would be you could set a timer for, however many minutes you'd like to explore. And then once that timer is up, that container you created is also up. Or you can simply just let your body do its thing, and you're going to know when you're naturally done. So either way, whenever you feel complete in your dance, in your process, I just want to invite you to come again to a neutral position, whether that's sitting, lying, standing, anything. And I just want you to scan and to feel into that area that was speaking to you before. And you're just going to compare and see, okay, what feels different now? Does anything feel lighter, or did the energy move in any particular way? What am I noticing in my physical body as a response to this practice? Okay, so again, this does not have to be just for sadness. It can be for any emotion that is present for you. Oh, I also want to mention here that you can use this practice almost anywhere. Like, for example, if you're in a car, it's probably not the best example, but you can be doing this while you're driving and you notice something arise. So while you're driving, you're just present with that emotion and just allowing your body to make the little micro movements, even as you're steering. It could be a little movement in the head or a little movement in the pelvis. I mean, obviously something that will still keep you safe, but you could be doing this in an office meeting or something. Like, you can really make this as condensed and as micro as you need to, and it can turn into a little inner dance as well. But ideally, obviously, you would have the privacy and the space to really let it out. And one more tip, if you do feel like screaming, making really loud noise, and feel uncomfortable about the excess loudness, you can also take a pillow, or even better would be a little blanket, something like that. And you can scream pretty freaking loud into the fabric, and it's going to muffle a lot of that sound. So your neighbors and or roommates or partners won't hear you that well. So have fun with that and let me know how that goes.